But you know what I mean though? I couldn't imagine spending my finite time doing the same thing, right? You've got one life. You've got to complete it, right? Just like that Jared fucker. I'm a completionist when it comes to life. I want to get to level 200. I'm going to be Prime Minister. I'm going to bring back the soundtrack to pornography. What happened to that, right? In the 70s, there was a soundtrack. Now there's no soundtrack. I think that's a fucking outrage. How am I supposed to enjoy my interracial midget gangbang without 70s porno soundtrack? It makes my blood boil. It really does, dear viewer. Honestly. You can quote me on that. How is a man supposed to masturbate in times like these? But I think my orange squeezing analogy is so I was just thinking about the midget thing. Honestly, some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. You really have to look it up. There was this video. Honestly, I will lose this channel quicker than the first one. There was this video, right, on one of the usual suspect platforms. I'm positive you can find it. And don't ask me how I found this. Don't ask me when I found this. But it was an illicit film, to put it nicely. And it featured, I forget, some sort of Spanish language woman, right? And two little midget escapees, right? They were prisoners. They had the traditional stripy shirts and hats, and they were little people. They were little people, fugitives. And no, honestly, I'm not making this up. They jump through the window of this woman, and she's got cabbages or something, right? I think it's cabbages. It may be lettuce. And she's in the kitchen, and she's chopping lettuce / cabbage. And these two little people, these two, I wouldn't call them small-time criminals, but they jump through the window of this woman. And somehow, I just remembered something. They've got a little ball and chain. I'm not making this up. Google this. They've got a little ball and chain. These little people, these little midgets, and they've got stripy shirts and a little ball and chain. And they are chasing this woman up the stairs. And need I say more? They end up having sex. These two little people and this Latinx woman, I think, if I remember correctly, she may be Argentinian. I don't see race. I don't see ethnicity. Ultimately, Britain, everyone else. That's the way I see the world. Ireland is a terrorist breakaway state. Canada is, British territory. Hong Kong, give it back, you red Chinese bastards. But they end up having sex. And they've got these little stripy shirts on. And the bed is covered in cabbage. I'm not making this up. This is a real thing. I didn't dream this. These two little people. Sorry, this was supposed to be about dreams. Yeah.